Does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Oklahoma City, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've made some mistakes early on, and a drop in the rankings reflects that. They're right in the middle of the pack, and the question now is, can they learn from those errors?
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. MP is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid, then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clark in at small forward. And for New York, inside it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Towns up top. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Shamet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Gobert. And he buries his first look.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Pulls it from the corner. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Guerschon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Put him in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And he makes it.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by New York on the other end. Edwards for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Brunson passes to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Bridges against Clark. The kick out to Brunson. Over MP. Brunson misses.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And here's MP from outside. They get it back. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 5.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
MP against Brunson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective. all league level effective without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Clarkson's checked in for New York. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Anunoby passes to Towns, and Gobert with a block. Inside, and stolen by Brunson. Towns outside, launches a three, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go, and the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and then for Minnesota, DiVincenzo comes in for Clark, and Conley subbed in for MP. There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Connects from downtown.
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners, Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards can't hit.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Brunson. He nails it, and we're tied. Brunson's got 11.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Back to Reed. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. For New York, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Robinson, a screen on Conley. Pass to Anunoby from downtown. The shot no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
For three, DiVincenzo. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
How dangerous a threat from deep is Dante DiVincenzo. Hand up, I don't care where he is beyond the arc.
And here's Robinson. Going with almost an entirely new group here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. Shamet, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's McBride in for Brunson. Here's Yabusele. He's scoreless. Outside McBride. Drops in the layup for two.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
They've got Guerschon Yabusele. Landry Shamet is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Shamet. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you, Brian.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's McBride. Pass to Towns. It's Bridges on the wing. Gets the three to fall. Bridges has got 5 now.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Robinson with a steal. Bridges against Edwards. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. New York working the ball around now. Towns for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so. This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For the Knicks, Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges, and Brunson is subbed in for McBride. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. Pass to Shaman. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Towns for three. New York again can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric, but beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him. Here's Gobert. Gobert working inside.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Brunson. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. And the bucket is good. Brunson's got 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And here's Edwards outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Towns for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Clark's got 4 rebounds now.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. 36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Anunoby. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Brunson. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
MP's shot is good.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Brunson misses. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
When you play the right way and you're patient, you usually come out on top.
Yeah, you love a team that will work, sometimes deep into the clock for their shots. Man, that's great.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Timberwolves, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got MP, Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards, and it's Clark in at the 3. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. Pass to Shannon. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebound, Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that 3-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Now here's Anunoby. Yet to see a basket. With the step back, Brunson. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's MP. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Pass to Brunson. 90 seconds into the second half now. New York, again, can't hit.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Oh, MP showing the big range.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Back to Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 17.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for 3-point shooting last season. The 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
Clark outside. Pass to Reid. Here's Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. And Minnesota with possession here. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. MP shot is good.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Towns a screen on MP. This one for 3. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Brunson. Give him 8.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Gobert. Clark, the pass to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Cash money from 16 feet away. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
11 feet out. And it's New York scoring again.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And Norris, the Wolves, the 6th seed last season. But by point differential, they were the second best team in the West.
It didn't start out smoothly for an organization that made major changes. The massive difference in personnel with Julius and Dante changed how they were structured. But boy, with a young superstar in Anthony Edwards, they figured it out, and I think they're well-positioned moving forward.
Now here's Bridges. He has 7. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Clarkson's checked in for Shamet. The Timberwolves making a switch here. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Reed sets a screen. Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in. Here's Brunson. Towns a screen on MP. Fires the 3. Bridges against Clark. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's MP. Beyond the arc. Oh, MP with a little payback.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Bridges against Clark. Now here's Bridges. Defense is right there. Here's Brunson outside. Rebound Minnesota.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Berenger. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Brunson surveys. Towns a screen on MP. 1 second left. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves ahead, up by 11. And we'll return shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2. OG Anunoby's checked in for Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The lead is 2. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brunson finds Robinson. And Gobert with a block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by MP. Brunson. No good.
Boy, Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now Anunoby. Jacks up a three. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And so MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, it misses. New York has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Gobert pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Fast break, Minnesota. He got it.
Absolutely fearless by MP. What a huge bucket.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Towns has checked in for New York. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Anunoby. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from outside.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
MP, and yes, sir, matching three-pointers. Wow.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come, and MP was ready this time.
Using the glass to lay it in.
One of the best clutch players in the entire league. Step up, Mr. Jalen Brunson.
Reed. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Absolute monster of a delivery from Naz Reid. Big-time bucket.
Brunson against MP. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Brunson pulls it down. New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Bridges knocks down the trifecta.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now here's Reed.
Just a little bit of tenacity from Naz Reid inside. Challenge the bucket, no problem.
Brunson fires. Yes, sir. Hits the jumper.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Steps back. Brunson. Oh, it's off target. And he commits the intentional foul.
First quarter foul, third team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
Oh, pressure here for MP, folks.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Brunson. Passes it in.
They need to play some solid D here.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. MP! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
The moment not too big for the youngster. MP, big bucket.
Anunoby can't get the 3. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
Every win is a jewel, Dominic. There's no just another diamond, you know? I mean, do you really know what I'm saying? They all shine in their own beautiful way. What you just saw out there, what I just did, that was me laying my emotions bare, giving my all, knowing that I just gave you another diamond. One that you can cherish and pass down to your children and your children's children.
Yeah, we will, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. I mean that. You're welcome.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.